What 80s pop?
The station's 80s pop, free on Amazon Music.
Hey, girl, hey. I'm tapping the screen. What's up, Frida? Hey, Martha. Hey, Harley. Hey, Uncle Joe. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Tony. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Wild Thing. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, Natasha. What's up, Michelle? Hey, Brittany. All right, I sent some likes. 205 to be exact. I got you 200. All right, I sent some likes. 205 to be exact. I got you 200 likes boosted. Hey, Randy, how are you, love? Thanks for joining. Hey, Nisha. Hey, Kelly. Hey, True. Let me see. I'm gonna share the link a little bit. Let me share the live. You know, if you just hit share, the little share bar down there at the bottom, the little arrow. Don't want to do like this. If you press that and press copy link, that's all you have to do. It sends it to the FYP. Just so you know. It keeps you from having to figure out who to share it to. And if you do it, hit share and copy link like 20 times, and then tap the screen like 20 times, and then comment on the screen. You can be like, hashtag FYP. Hey, girl, hey, hashtag FYP. How's it going, guys? Good to see you. Look, I'm late getting started tonight. It was a little bit longer to get Rue down tonight. It is what it is. You know I don't start my live till they go down, so. Oh, hey, girl, hey. Love you, mean it. Time for some coffee. Thanks to the heart me's, guys. The heart me is what gets you into the Fami fan club each live. Each live, if you throw a heart me, that starts off your count. And then it'll tell you, TikTok will say, if you do this one next, that's your next. I am Fami, father and mommy all in one. Hey, girl, hey! Thanks for the shell, Marissa. How are you, love? Good to see you. Marissa always in here doing her thing. You hear me? Let's go get some coffee. Some coffee. There's Daddy sitting at the table. Say, hey, Daddy. Hey. What's up, loves? So if you didn't see my video of the river tonight, this evening, I've shot that video right before I went to go put Rue to bed. So go check that one out so you can see what the river looks like now. Now it was kind of, look, no joke. All of us down here in what we call downtown in the community, all of us down here in downtown with all the rain we've had over the past 48 hours has been like kind of on edge watching the river. Girl, it's only been 7 months since Helene, okay? Makes you nervous. And then last night, yesterday afternoon into the evening, we're standing up here in the front living room, and you're just seeing the water start to puddle even more and even more. But we never saw the river crest, which was nice. Kim, girl, I bet so. All right, Kelly, get it hot now. Hey, girl, hey. 104, girl, bye. Already? You ain't even playing. Can't see. What's up, loves? All right, now we got some sugar. Let's go back around here and get some creamer and get talking about what we're doing for dinner this evening. Now, y'all know this is meal prep. If you don't know, you know now. Now you do. All right, Daddy, tell him. Hey again. Hey. Girl, that's taking a lot of energy to do all this with 2 hands tonight. Tiffany Morales. No, absolutely exactly where we thought it was going to be. Results today were exactly where we expected. A little bit, I guess we were kind of thinking more like level 3, 4, and we're level 5, you know? So a little bit further than I was expecting, but once they went through and started going through the questionnaire of what we had to answer questions and then their evaluations and the teachers' evaluations and all, you know, they calculate all that together. And when they started pulling through, it really made sense. There were other areas that I had not considered being part of development that kind of add into all of that. And so there's a lot more things that we need to be working towards, and we've got goals and that kind of thing. But I just wasn't considering all of those things. You know what I mean? And when you take it all into consideration, it's like, yeah, you know, really that's right. You know, you're right. You know, so glad that we now have definitive kind of direction, though. We have an IEP in place. We've got other therapies that we're going to get in motion and going. His IEP picks up next Tuesday, his start date for it. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, Tiffany, 1,000%. We've already seen lots of progress just in this little bit of time of him being in school. So we know there's going to be lots. When we get the therapies going, it's going to be great. But it's just like, okay, finally, we have, you know what I mean? T Black 83, welcome. If you hear you family, that's how we roll. Let me get my creamer. Hold on. Get my creamer. Hold on. All right, so if you're new here, welcome. Like I said, if you're here, your family, that's the way we roll. If you're family, you get a prayer in the morning and a prayer in the evening. That's the way we roll too around here. We do meal prep throughout the week, Monday through Saturday evenings. After I get the kids down for bed, we have 2 young children in the home and 3 grown children out in the world, and 2 grands as well. Youngest 2 are almost 3-year-old and a 4-year-old. And then we have a 22-year-old, almost 23-year-old, basically 22-year-old, and a 28-year-old, and then 2 grandboys that are 6 and 8. So welcome to the fold, baby. Welcome to the fold. Welcome to the fold. We got our 80s pop playing in the background because that's how we roll too. We like us some good music and some good coffee. So cheers. Hey girl, hey. I love you, mean it. Ooh, girl, that's good. True, baby. Looks can be deceiving. I'm 29 plus tax. We just don't talk about the tax.
shop during this ad by saying Alexa add to cart.
Cheers, baby, cheers.
Your dog wants a treat. Give him something to bark about this Amazon Pet Day with deals on
That's good.
Minis flavor snack.
Real good this evening.
Tasty flavors. Beef.
Hey, Miss Betty Weimer. How are you up? True, I hear you, boo. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Oh, Mary Love, good to see you this evening. All right. So the IEP meeting went good. I mean, we knew where we were headed when we got to the IEP. We just needed all the definitive answers, and that's exactly what we got today. We got all of the correct direction that we needed to set up, which is speech therapy, and all will literally start next week, basically. But he'll have limited because the end of the school year is almost here. And then we will do it again next year. It's already set up for next year. So during the summer, it's figuring out what programs we can get him into for the summer to keep those enrichment type things going for the summer. So like I want to get some speech therapy going. I want to get some OT going. So that way we're kind of a step ahead for next year. I want to do some behavioral therapy, some ABA. But now it's just getting those things going. All right, loves. Hey, girl, hey. So here's the thing. He is considered nonverbal because we don't have, at 4 years old, we don't have communication to where he can tell me I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, I have a dirty diaper. Not even simple like that. Where he can tell me I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, I have a dirty diaper. Not even simple like that. Do where he grabs you by the hand and takes you to what he needs? Yes. But that is considered nonverbal. Do we believe that he will eventually, with speech therapy and OT and such, speak? Yes. Does he speak some? Yes, he does. Does he verbalize? Yes, he does. He says mama, he says daddy, he says out, 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 and he says yum. Those are the words that we have that are clear as day and you can hear. This evening from the kitchen, he called out, Daddy, Daddy, twice, and that was it. I couldn't get him to do it again. So, you know. And a lot of that progress has even come since, oh yeah, IEP, Individualized Education Program. I forgot. Some people don't understand the terminology. I've gotten comfortable with it, so. Now, we love to sing and we mimic things like patty cake and that kind of thing, so, you know, we're getting there. And it's a work in progress. You know what I mean? We now know kind of what level we're looking at. Hold on, I gotta brighten up the screen. Hold on just a second, because this is gonna go dark for a second. Hold on, I gotta brighten up the screen. Hold on just a second, because this is gonna go dark for a second. Hold on. Okay, that drives me bonkers. Can't take it. I got to figure out how to cut off that nighttime mode thing. I don't want it to do that anymore. So, Kinsey P8. Kenzie Pate. I think that's what it is. That's kind of our direction as well. That's kind of where we're kind of heading. Same as far as us. That we're going to do our IEP. We're in the 3K program this year, basically. But he only got it since March, so he didn't get a full year of it. Then he's 4-year-old pre-K next year. All day, 5 days a week. And then kindergarten, of course, the following year. Rue will start the 3-year-old program next year and be there 2 days a week in the afternoons. So, it's getting them all, in line. And then we'll go from there. We'll determine what's the best. You know what I mean? As we meet our goals. And make sure we've met goals and we're doing what we need to do. You know what I mean? He talks very, very, like, we have mama, daddy, yum, and out. Those are our 4 words that we have. That is it. We're learning sign language. So, we do eat more and more juice. And we're learning wash so we can take a bath. You want to go wash and take a bath? What else? Mama. We're learning a lot. Trying to, sign language wise. And he said up. We've got up on a video. But I only got it that one time. I ain't got up since. So I don't know if that was a fluke. Oh, Pam, thanks for the Mother's Day wishes. Love you, mean it. I appreciate you. So, Heather, we have extreme sensitivity. Huxley does. Extreme sensitivity to lots of loud noise and lots of large crowds. We don't do good with big crowds. When we had the birthday gathering for Daddy Friday evening under the carport here, he was okay to begin with when people first started showing up. But the more, and he knows everybody here, and the more that showed up and the kind of more crowded and the louder it got, the more uneasy he got. And we had to slowly kind of move him to his area for his little chair and kind of give him his space. And then he was done. He was ready to go inside. Like he took you to the door. So we brought him inside and he went to bed. Like he wanted to go to bed. So we went to bed, put him in his pajamas, and he went to bed. He was done for the night. But that was his way of telling us. He was like, I'm going to lead you to where I got to go. You know what I mean? So that's, and there again, that I'm not mad at that either. You know what I mean? Rue is talking up a storm. Now remember, she's only 2 years old. She just turned 3 next month. But she's already talking up a storm. And mimicking and doing all the normal things she should be doing. And she don't get overstimulated. And she eats everything. And ain't nothing wrong with Rue. Heather, yes. So if Rue gets upset, Huxley loses his crap. Yes. If he hears a kid crying, he loses his. I get that. I feel that. Dawn, my husband and I had a surrogate. That is awesome. That is awesome. What's up, Jen? We're talking about my 4-year-old son who is autistic. I myself have ADHD. I'm ADHD, OCD, with anxiety and depression on the side. I serve mine on a platter, baby. So, mine sometimes can overrun me if I let it. You know what I mean? And it will. In a heartbeat. All right. Let's season these puppies up. I'm going to do these in the air fryer. And then I am going to make some crispy onions, like cheesy crispy onions in the oven. Because I got some vidalias I need to cook up before they go bad. And I also have some asparagus that I want to do in the oven or the air fryer, one or the other. So and I need to show y'all something with the boas too. The rings, the little rings, the hanging rings came in today. They're cute as a button. Hold up. Little wooden hanging rings. Yes, honey. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, there you go. Kitchen boas. Yes. Okay, so let's talk about the fabrics and such as well, really quick before I start digging in and doing this, because once I get my hands dirty, I don't want to touch all this stuff. Okay, so kitchen boas are being made, like I'm trying to constantly sew them and get them So it's a kitchen boa is what they're called, okay? Just a pretty piece of fabric with a towel on either end. So when I'm here in the kitchen, it goes here. I wash my hands. I've got a towel to dry my hands right here. I need to get something hot in and out the oven. I got my towels right here. Easy to go. Not only can you use them inside, but think about this. This summer with gardening and spring with gardening and such coming up. Girl, it could be a sweat rag too. Boo-boo, boo-boo, while you outside working. IJS, I'm just saying. So, a towel at hand, regardless of where you're at. I have to see if there's one close. I have to see if there might be one up in, like, Boone. Glowy Rock area. Glowy Rock area. Huxley's bedroom is now in what used to be our bedroom. In the addition that's on the right, on the back side back here, that it was our bedroom, then the playroom. It's the playroom / Huxley's bedroom now. Talking mess, Jess. Love you, mean it. Prayers and hugs for your daughter. For your friend's daughter. For your friend who lost their daughter. So you can get the boas. HotMessFami.com. FYI. Amanda, we're a good ways off. But look. We just throwing it to it. You know what I mean? I'm throwing it to it. Throwing it to it. Throwing it to it. Christine Hatfield. That is fantastic news, love. Yay. I'm about to say, I know I got some. Don't play with me. So I'm going to throw a little bit of Italian dressing on these. Nope. Same length as the others. They all come down about waist length. Lala, thanks for your subscription, love. Moxie Melanie, bless it. It's hard to do that sometimes, ain't it? Oh, Carol Smith, good to see you. Love you, mean it. So there was a new seasoning that I saw the other night, and no, it was today. It is, now y'all know we're not supposed to have lots of salt, but hear me out. It is kosher salt and vinegar seasoning. And this lady was sprinkling it on a pickle. I mean, on a cucumber. Bah! I was like, that looks good. I need some of that. IJS. I'm just saying. What's up, loves? Okay, y'all know who I am. Y'all probably can guess my seasoning blend on these already. But I'm gonna still tell you what it is. Hey girl, hey. We're going to do a little cilantro lime seasoning. A little bit of garlic powder. Garlic powder seasoning. A little bit of black pepper. And a little bit of a rotisserie chicken seasoning. Don't play with me. I know it says chicken, but trust me, it's good on by all meats. And some veggies, too. What's up, baby? Vicky! So, Huxley's meeting today, we are level 5, autism. And that means that we qualify for all the programs and accessible speech and OT through the system that's there. Plain and simple. Thank you for the jet planes! Yes! Yes! Thank you, Amanda! We were kind of expecting more level 3, 4-ish, and it's more level 5. There's a lot more things that go into consideration to take those levels to where they are and to determine those levels. And once they explained the other things, like he needs the additional occupational therapy, which is OT. He needs the speech therapy. He needs some behavioral therapy. So there's a lot of things that go into play there because we've got to work with texture issues. We've got to work with speech. We've got to work with communication in general. We got to figure out how we're going to potty train. Like, we can't even potty train. So there's so many, like, there's such a realm there. I didn't understand how much. You know what I mean? Allison, it's 1 to 5. 1 to 5 is the way they range it. 5 being being like most severe, and 1 being kind of on the base there. With the and that is with the and I can't remember the name of the testing thing that we did. That is with the testing thing that we went through. It is a level 1 to 5. 5 being most severe. Now it changes as they age, as they progress through therapy. Those levels change and they come down to lower levels because they've had the therapy to get them to where, okay, now we're speaking. So now that takes us down. You know what I mean? That brings us out of this. We don't got the speech development issues now. We got this, but we don't have this now. We got this, but we don't have, you know what I mean? So there is all of that to take into consideration as well. Where we are at right now, for instance, to put things into perspective, okay? Huxley is 4 years old, but mentally and cognitively right now and emotionally, he is functioning as an 11-month-old to 1-year-old. That's where we're at. So that's why the severity is where it's at. I think that's the better way to explain it to you. Because that's where he's at here. And emotionally. Like, that's as far as he's come. So, that's why we don't have communication. That's why we can't get potty training worked. That's why we don't follow directions, and we can't do simple tasks, and we can't stay on task. So, these are things that we have to have these additional therapies for. So we'll get all the therapies going, and we'll be, as the therapies progress, we'll progress better. You know what I mean? Yeah. So with the CARS testing, it was level 1. That's what it was, CARS, C-A-R-S. With the CARS testing, it was level 1 to 5, and we're level 5. Had to think of what the name of it was. My cilantro lime. These are our children via surrogate. My husband and I had a surrogate. My husband is biological father to both, and they had the same surrogate, so they are full-blooded siblings. Our son is the only one who's on the spectrum, our daughter, and they had the same surrogate, so they are full-blooded siblings. Our son is the only one who's on the spectrum, our daughter is not. Our son also has a half-brother. Our surrogate has a son. Actually has two sons now. But her older son, who is 6 years old, is also on the spectrum. What's up? Oh, Ann, I'm sorry, love. Oh, we're 50% to our first goal. Oh, Ecole, what's up, boo? Good to see you. Hey, Choctaw, welcome back. Thanks for the birdies, Carrie. Mama Bear, how are you? Thanks, Melissa. Amanda Brown, I can't wrap my head around that. I just can't. Like, it pulls too much of my focus away from what I'm already doing. You know what I mean? So I've never been able to and I'm not a competitive person either. It's just not in me. I can be if I gotta be, but I'm naturally not a competitive person. I'm gonna do my best, and my best is what I can do. You know what I mean? If it's not good enough for you, I'm sorry, but my best is my best, you know? So, I just can't bring myself to those. And it kind of tears up my nerves a little bit, too. All that. Because I've watched some of those, and some of the people get ugly, and they be screaming and hollering, and I can't. If it ever got like that, I'd be sitting there like this. Alright, that's my chops. Now, I'm going to do my pork chops in my air fryer, okay? And literally, I'm just sticking the whole pan in the air fryer. Hold on, I'm going to show you. I'm going to turn around and show you. I already stuck them in there, but I'll pull it back out to show you again. So, literally, the whole pan, I'm just sticking it in I have a big air fryer. So I'm going to stick it in there. And I turn this to the meat setting. I love this thing. Turn it to the meat setting. I back the temperature down because it always starts at 450. I back the temperature down to 350. Actually, let's do 375 this time because I want to crisp them just a little. So we'll go 375. And I'm going to run it for about 14 minutes. And we'll check it and see if I want to go any longer. It just depends on the crispiness of the outside, too, that you want. And then we're going to hit start. And I'm going to turn my fan on the second setting. So, that's it. It's going to run, and she'll ding when she's ready. Poke chops, baby. Poke chops. That's how we going to do that tonight. Hey, girl. Hey. Yes, those are the little breakfast chops, the little bone. Yes, those are the little breakfast chops, the little boneless. My mouth's not mouthing tonight. It's not wording. Boneless breakfast chops. Shell. There are 5 levels in the CARS evaluation that Huxley had done. It's level 1 to 5 on the CARS evaluation. 5 being most severe. That is what they said today. I have it in black and white. Maybe overall, is there a level 1 to 3? That may be the case. But I'm telling you what the IEP teachers went through today. But in all technicality, it doesn't matter. It's just a diagnosis. It just means I can get the therapy that I need now. You know what I mean? It means I can get moving what I need to get moving. Because I can say, here, I have the paperwork that says this is where we're at and this is what I need. Sign me up. That's all I have to do now. Which is what I have needed for 2.5 years and not been able to get. Because we have suspected this all along and have been trying medically for 2.5 years to get this. That is an apothos vine. And then I have a, part of this is like split leaf philodendron. Is that that's not my philodendron. That's my, I don't know. It's another vine. I'll have to figure out the name of that one and tell you. That's my, I don't know. It's another vine. I'll have to figure out the name of that one and tell you. So Cheryl, this year, because we have not had enough classroom time this year through the IEP, we will not qualify for summer help this summer. But after school through the year next year, we will most likely qualify for summer help next summer. So this summer will require me finding outside help for speech therapy and OT and ABA and all that stuff. Hi, girl. Thanks to the birdies, loves. Now, had he been with the school system the whole year this year, then we could have said, okay, he's only progressed this far. The teachers have a concern in regression for the summer because we've already noticed this. So we think that some summer class would be great for him. Then it would be offered through the school system, and there's no charge. They just offer it, and you go to school. Now, that being said, that's not going to be able to be offered because he wasn't in school for the full school year this year. So, what we have to do now is we're going to have to find speech therapy, OT, and some ABA therapy that we can take him to locally throughout the summer. And then so Shannon, we cannot do busing to his school because we have to pass 2 schools to get him to the school he needs. So we live too far out. So we have to bus him to school. And that is a choice that we had to make in order to keep him in the program that he needs to be in. The 2 schools that we pass on the way, they do not have the program that that other school does. So, what's up? So we already have referrals in place. For a couple local speech therapy centers that actually offer, it's actually an ABA therapy center, which will offer everything, speech, OT, and everything all encased in one. So there are a couple of options and referrals already out, but we had to wait on these diagnoses in order to say, okay, here you go. This is what we've got. So now let's do treatment. Which is good. We got exactly what we needed. Carrie, yes. They're currently in Huxley's class, there are only 6 kids and there are 4 teachers. Then on some days, there's up to 7 teachers in the room because you've got speech therapists that comes in. You've got the OT therapy lady that comes in. So at certain points in time, there's basically an adult per child. What's up? And that right there is why I travel to take him to where he goes to school. Plain and simple. And Rue will be at that same place next year. So, I already know the teachers. I know all the staff. We're going to keep them together at the same school. Choctaw. That has to be done medically. And so there are some, we were explained today, there are some pediatricians and family doctors that will take, because here that a lot of the pediatricians and family doctors actually refer for autism cases to the Head Start school system program. Anyways, so most of them will take this paperwork that I have and use that for the medical diagnosis because that's who they use to get that from anyways. So I am taking that information on Thursday. I have diagnosis because that's who they use to get that from anyways. So I am taking that information on Thursday. I have my appointment at the doctor for my regular checkup. I am taking that information with me to my appointment and seeing if there's not something we can't get done. Because that would help financially pay for all the other therapies that he needs. We have insurance, but there again, it'll help pay for the insurance. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, we're gonna get the assistance that we need, Some Vidalia onions, baby. Hey, girl, hey! What it is, what it is. All right, let's get a couple of these onions. I'm thinking, let's cut. I might need a third. That one got a soft spot. That one ain't no good. She rolled it on the bottom. On the bottom. On the bottom. All right, let me make sure none of those got bad spots on them. We're good. So, Lulu, I love you, mean it. Thank you. Look, that is one thing we will always be is advocates for our children. They will always get everything that they need. I will, hell or high water. You know what I mean? And we've been through both. Literally. We just went through Helene 7 months ago. Hey, Kim! let me get me a little grocery bag. Hey, loves. Thanks for the gifts, the likes, and the shares. I appreciate you. We're only 10 away from meeting our first goal, and I will pause the music and sing you a song or two. I appreciate you. I love you. I mean it. 80%. Whoop, whoop. Dollar Tree. Hey, go hey. Allison, exactly. If you ain't got a grocery bag or grocery bags, what's wrong with you? Alexa, pause. All right. What you want to hear tonight? What we gonna start with? Let's start off with some country. Let's start with some country. We ain't done no Randy in a hot minute. Not the old. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than a river, higher than a pine tree blowing tall upon a hill. My love is purer than a snowflake that falls in late December, honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and honest as the song of a whippoorwill. I forgot to set you another goal. Sorry. How about some let's see. How about some puppy kisses? How about some puppy kisses? Puppy kisses, baby. Baby. See? Hand towel. I just washed my knife off. Dried my knife off. Towel was right here. Kitchen boa, baby. Kitchen boa. HotMessFommy.com. Go get you one. Or two. Or three or four, you know? I ain't mad at you. Let's see. How about some... Oh, we ain't done this one either. Maybe lock the door and turn the lights down low. Put some music on that's soft and slow. Maybe we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt a feeling that was quite this strong. I can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man. You but girl, what? All right, let's see. I'll give you two more. Somebody come up in here a few minutes ago and said they needed a encouraging song. They needed some spiritual words this evening too. So what we give you? How about a little bit of because all of you got one of these going on. You've been in this storm, and it seems like forever, and your nights of confusion have been oh so long. Your ship has lost anchor, and the storm's got you drifting, but the night's almost over. So ride out your storm. Ride out your storm. there with you. You may not feel him, but you're not alone. You're hurting now, but your morning it's coming. Just hold on to Jesus and ride out your storm. Remember his promise. He said, I'll never forsake you. Though the waters they're raging, they'll do you no harm. Don't give up the battle, for your answer it's coming. The battle, for your answer it's coming. Hold on to Jesus and ride out your storm. Ride out your storm. God's right there with you. You may not feel him, but you're not alone. You're hurting now, but your morning it's coming. Just hold on to Jesus and ride out your storm. And ride out your storm. 'Cause he's right there with you. So ride out your storm. He'll never leave you. So ride out your storm. Ride out your storm. Basin, hey love bug, good to see you. Almost home. Lord have mercy. Let's see. Wait a minute. My mind just went blank. Hold on. I gotta think of the word to start it. Hold on. I just climbed out of a cottonwood tree. I was running from some honeybees, drip drying in the summer's breeze. After jumping into Calico Creek, I was walking down an old dirt road, past a field of hay that had just been mowed. Man, I wish you just left me alone. I was on. He said, oh man, you're gonna freeze to death. Let me drive you to the mission. He said, boy, if you left me alone, right now I'd be fishing. I just climbed out of a cottonwood tree. I was running from some honeybees, drip drying in the summer's breeze. After jumping into Calico Creek, I was walking down an old dirt road, past a field of hay that had just been mowed. Man, I wish you just left me alone. I was almost home. Man, I wish you just left me alone. I was almost home. What's up? All right, you guys. Look, don't forget. Don't stop tapping. Don't stop sharing. I appreciate you. My friend, Bearded. I'm praying hard, my friend. I love you. Both of you. You know that. If there is anything, you know how to get me. If there's anything I can do, you tell me. You know that. If I need to maybe have a word myself, holla. We need to set it up. You know what I mean? I done told you that. I hate to hear that. Look. Me and you's go chat later. You hear me? Like, we go chat later. For real, for real. Like, we need to talk. You know, we go talk. We go talk. Ooh, the anchor holds. Look, hold up. I'm about to set you up. Hold on a minute. Let me grab my stuff out of my office. Oh, Heather, I'm so excited for you. Congrats. I love it. All right, let me get over here to where I got to be. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I got to find it. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm about to fix it. Here you go. Let's hope this thing connected. Girl. When you have items in your possession that you've had in your possession for umpteen of years, and you think the batteries are going to continue to charge on them, and they stop. It says fully charged, and then you go to use it, and it says nope, negatory. Here. I have journeyed through the long dark night, out on the open sea. by faith alone, and sight unknown, and yet his eyes, they're watching me. The anchor holds, though the ship it's battered. The anchor holds, though the sails are torn. Now I have fallen on my knees as Now I have fallen on my knees as I faced the raging seas, but the anchor holds in spite of the storm. See, I've had visions, oh, and I've had dreams. I've even held them in my hands, but I never knew those dreams would slip right through, just like they were only grains of sand. The anchor holds, though the ship is battered. The anchor holds, though the sails are torn. I have fallen on my knees as I face the raging seas, but the anchor holds, oh, in spite of the storm. Now I've been young, but I am older now. Oh, when there has been beauty that these eyes have seen, but it was in the night where I faced the storm. But it was in the night where I faced the storm. Oh, but that's where God proved his love to me, and the anchor holds, though this ship may be battered. The anchor holds, though these sails are torn. See, I have fallen on my knees as I face the raging seas, but the anchor holds, oh, in spite of the storm. Now I have fallen, I've fallen down on my knees as I face the raging seas, but the anchor holds, of the storm. Okay, I did that one for you. Really did that one for you. So hopefully this next week I can do a live concert for y'all one night. That's the plan. It's getting so much better. It takes a while for my allergies to clear, but once they clear, it's a wonderful thing. Oh, thanks, guys! I appreciate you. I love you, mean it. Look, we gonna raise the money for my house one way or the other. You know what I mean? I might only have 5 months, but doggone it, we gonna do this. I got faith. It's gonna come through. It's gonna happen. Oh, this is Parmesan cheese. I'm sorry. I done got sidetracked. The chops done cut off. I ain't thought about the chops. Hold up. They need to go just a few more minutes. I got to reset everything though, because you know, I was sidetracked. A good sidetrack though. All right, let me run them for a few more minutes. So pork chops are in the air fryer. I'm getting ready to do some crispy onions. I got to finish putting Parmesan cheese down. So I'm gonna put some Parmesan here with the, I got to finish putting Parmesan cheese down. So I'm gonna put some Parmesan here with the, alright, give me just a minute, let me rest, let me chill my vocals out for just a second. And somebody asked for Come Jesus Come, and I'll do Come Jesus Come. But you gotta give me a second, let me rest my throat for a second. That's a lot. That's the first big amount of singing I've done in a hot minute. So, let me kind of mix this cheese and spread it out. Do the same thing I'm doing on that one. So we're gonna do a nice layer of cheese on the bottom. On the bottom. Come on, y'all! Don't forget about my goals. Help me meet my goals. This everything that comes in here goes towards the house. So I appreciate you and mean it. I love you, mean it. Hey girl, hey! Food prep for tomorrow. Yes, this one needs a little more Kobe Jack. It ain't got enough. Hey girl, hey! All right, now we're going to put our onions on here. Now, these are Vidalia onions. Golden cheese! Yes, puppy dog kisses. I love you, mean it. I appreciate you. All right. Let me give you another goal. Let's see. How about the legend crowned? Legend crown. We'll go for legend crowned. There you go. We'll go for legend crowned. There you go. I love Cubby's girl. I love to cook. Love to cook. This is one place that I'm like the most comfortable and laid back is in the kitchen. Because it's like my zone. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it, but to say it's like my zone. I know my way around the kitchen. And it don't even have to be my kitchen. I can do it your kitchen too. Like, I just like to be in the kitchen. Always have. My grandmothers, both of them, always said that the kitchen is the center of any home. That is where you will always find your peace. Because the kitchen is where everybody comes to communicate. When they've got a problem, they gather around and have a little cup of coffee and talk. You can always sit around the dining table with a bite to eat and figure out any problem. So it's just the way I was raised and what I know. You know what I mean? I feel like I can do this and move this one over here. And then we got 6 per pan. That would be fantabulous. All right. Now we're going to season over the top of these. Sunshine Mom, thank you for the sparks. So, Jess, the kitchen boas are available over on my website, hotmessfami.com. Lots of different fabrics already there and more to come. I just purchased some more fabrics to make some more. But it's called a kitchen boa. Towel around your neck at all times. The little wooden rings, these are mine that I've made. It has my little logo on it. Love you, mean it. You are perfect as you are. Love, light, and positivity. Yes. So all kinds of fun fabrics and prints and stuff. More to come because I'm going to be sewing some more tomorrow. So I'll add some new ones up tomorrow and all too. So yeah. Go check them out. hotmessfarmy.com. I've got my cookbooks, my tumblers, my coffee mugs. Cooking aprons. All kinds of good stuff. Moo-moos, bedroom slippers. Cubby's girl. So here's the thing too. So a towel to dry your hands when you wash your hands. It's here. You need to get a hot plate in and out the oven. It's here. You outside working in the yard. You need to wipe your forehead. It's here. Your husband driving you bonkers. It's here. I'm just picking. Tell him to help in the kitchen. Kitchen. All right, a little black pepper. Jess, that worked too, you know. Whatever it takes. Look, yeah, there you go. Need a muzzle. Amy, hey girl, hey, how are you, love? You know we're gonna put some garlic powder on these. Do Daddy and I get any just me and him time? So our me and Daddy time is when the kids go to bed, after I finish my live, if Daddy's still up, early in the mornings before the kids get up. And we have taken 2 times, like once for Huxley's birthday to go and get some stuff for his birthday, and once to go to the IEP meeting. Other than that, we haven't left the kids. So we have to just squeeze in our time when we get time. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So now I guess with us the thing is Daddy and I we've been together for 13 years, and over the 13 years we have worked side by side, lived side by side. Like, we've been together 24/7 for 13 years. So, like, we know, like, I read him, I can read him, he can read me. We know how to make life work. You know. We go with the flow. You know what I mean? This is some of that rotisserie seasoning. I'm putting it on my onions, girl. Onions, girl. Like this, like so. Now, you got to put more cheese on top. Yas, Tiffany, honey. So now we're going to put some more cheese over the top. Like this, like so. I guess somebody just said, we know what makes each other tick. Basically, yes. We know what each other's, we know what exactly. We know exactly what makes each other tick. We know what each other needs, basically. He knows what I need before I need it normally, and I know what he needs before he needs it. And that's just the way, that's the way it rolls. Hello, Buzz. The onions? Is that what you're talking about, Robin? When I get the onions done, you want to see the onions? Yes. Oh, the seasoning. Oh, hold up. It's the rotisserie chicken seasoning. Hold up. Well, Allison, now, I never said that wasn't the case. I think we both reached that point. It's the rotisserie chicken seasoning by McCormick. Normally I have the little smaller containers, but one of my Fami's family peeps in here did this. So it sent me that one. So I was like, girl, I'm about to use that. Alright, some more Parmesan on the top. Parmigiana. Oh, I gotta cut the oven on. 400 degrees. Let me make sure there ain't nothing in the oven. There's not. We're good. Girl, just use Restus bag. Quit playing. We have another one. Girl, bye! Needs a little more right in the center. Let's add some over on this side. Crispy onions, baby. Alright, let me put my cheese up. Alright. So this is, before they go in the oven, it looks like a big old bed of cheese, but I swear there's onions in there. Y'all watched me do it. Amy, yes! Crispy onions, Tennessee onions, yes! What's up, Sandra? How are you? Pork chops just turned off, and they smell amazing. Amazing. Oh, perfect. Let me turn you around so you can see the kitchen boa in action. Reheat in the air fryer and they will be crispy. If you reheat in the air fryer or the oven, they'll be crispy. If you try to heat them in the microwave, girl, that's going to be soggy. IJS, I'm just saying. All right. Hot hands, baby. Booyah. PorkChops. Kitchen boa in action. You ready? I don't think you're ready for this. I don't think you're ready for this. Cause my body's too bootylicious for you, babe. Hey, girl, hey. That air fryer is Elite Gourmet, I think. I know what it was. Yes, Elite Gourmet. So there are multiple different kitchen boas over on my website, hotmessfami.com. I got different fabric patterns, and they all have my Love You Mean It logo on the towel. So go get you one or two or three, you know. One for you, one for your best friend, one for your mama, one for your sister. You know, go hook them up. I love you, I mean it. I appreciate you. Just another way I'm trying to pay off my house, baby. I appreciate you. Oh, Mary Williams, thanks, love. I'm trying to let my oven heat up so I can throw them onions in there. Father's Day gift for grilling. I've got some nice masculine fabrics. I do. Hey, girl, hey. If the rain would go away, I could get the rest of my landscape work done this week. But the rain is causing me issues. Because I have the neighbors 2 doors down, like 3 doors down. Both of the neighbors side by side. I'm trying to do both of their yards. But I need the rain to go away. So that I can finish. So that I can get compensated. That would be nice. Tomorrow is my cleaning day. So tomorrow I clean the Gunkel's house. So I got that tomorrow too. And Gunkel Joe, I'm forewarning you. I may not be there early in the morning. It may be closer to 10 before I make it there. But I will get there. We will see what my body decides to do by morning. Somewhere between 8 and 10. Exactly. Never too early to Christmas shop. Or that early birthday present. I'm just saying. Sharon Selner. Thanks for joining the fam club. I love you, mean it. I appreciate you. Chrissy Pickle, love you, mean it. Thanks for being here. Cindy, thanks for the follow, love. What's up, Valerie 57? Thanks for sharing the live. Cindy, I appreciate you sharing as well. Stop and smell the flowers. Hey, girl, what we baking tonight? I know with that name, I know you baking something good. Thanks for joining. Serena, how are you, love? Good to see you. I do cleaning and landscape throughout the community. I am a full-time Fami, have been for the past 4 years. Fami, father and mommy, all in one. And then I do my lives and my content creation here, which is part of my compensation as well. Hey, girl, hey! Mandy, thanks for the follow. Meatloaf, mashed potatoes. Yum. Faith, it's about time here soon. I need to make me another meatloaf. So, proud Christian girl, I am trying to find some good rainbow fabric. Where I've looked so far, I haven't found any that I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I want. So I am looking for some rainbow fabric to do some rainbow boas as well. I picked up. These are the other new colors that I picked up. The green polka dot today. I got the sunflower material today. I got this sunflower material today. I got the barnyard with the cows and the horses and the ducks. I got the flowers with the butterflies. I got more of the heart. There were a lot of you that wanted the heart, and I ran out, so I got more of the heart fabric. I got for my fur baby peeps, I got the paw prints. I got the flower and little colorful birds. I got the seashell print. And then I got the chickens and roosters. And that's what I've gotten thus far. Now, on Friday, I want to go. I want to go to one of like the craft stores and look at their fabric. I had to go where I had the capability of going in Lenoir today. So. They didn't have any North Carolina fabric. Believe it or not, there was none. I was like, really? Really? We're above Asheville. We're up closer to Blowing Rock. There is Serena up in Blowing Rock. I don't go up the mountain much. I do more of my stuff down in Lenoir. Serena up in Blowing Rock. I don't go up the mountain much. I do more of my stuff down in Lenoir. It's longer for me to drive up the mountain because I won't take the dirt road. If you go up the dirt road, it's shorter period of time, but I won't take the dirt road up the mountain in my van. I don't like going up the mountain in my van. I don't like coming down the mountain in my van either, but I'll come down it before I'll go up it. It's just the nature of the beast. 2, if I'm lucky. 2 if I don't mess up. Yes, I'll constantly post the new materials for instance, I used to know, I know exactly where Denmark, South Carolina's at. Do you know the Prevosts that used to live in Denmark, South Carolina? Fabian Prevost, who used to... do you know the Prevosts that used to live in Denmark, South Carolina? Fabian Prevost, who used to sing with the Brazzles. His daughter was Ramona. That's my cousin. IJS. So yes, I know where Denmark's at. Hey, Myrna, good to see you. All right, my oven is preheated. So, 1, 2 pans going in. And I'm going to check them in 15 and see where we're at. Yes, hotmessfami.com. It's my name here, hotmessfami.com. That's my website. Hoosierville, crispy onions, Tennessee onions. whatever you want to call them. Cheese on the bottom, onion, seasoning, cheese on the top, bake them in the oven. Till they're nice and crispy. And then you just use a pizza cutter and kind of cut them out. And they're like crispy. Little, pick them up and bite them. Scrumptious. And I made some pork chops too. I ain't trying to touch them. I have my oven mitt. Hold on. I don't want to burn my little fingers. Yes. Girl, yes. I guess we need to set us a little timer. I tell you what. I'm going to give you 15 minutes on the clock before we end out the live for the evening. So we got about 15 more minutes. Because those crispy onions will take 13. So that'll give us a few minutes over. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? 15 minutes on the clock. Candy, the meeting went good. We got the results. We got the information that we needed. We know we're on the severe scale of autism. We know what we need to do as far as speech therapy and OT and ABA, and so now she's getting the balls in motion, you know. So we got what we needed, which is good. Jennifer Roberts, thanks for joining the live. Welcome. IEP 510, welcome. Oh, thanks, Candy. Love you, Bean It. Monica, 1000%. Girl, look, definitive answer is always a good thing. You know what I mean? To have some direction is a good thing. And that's what we finally got. Girl, it's warm. It's getting warm here, but it's not like hot yet. Now, is it coming? Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming. For sure. When they say that song, the heat is on. Yeah, it's on. For sure. When they say that song, the heat is on. Yeah, it's on. It's coming on. Denise, he is doing so good since starting school. Like, we've seen lots of progress already. We have gotten more verbalization as far as noises are concerned. We have gotten up and we have gotten yum since he started school. We use our sign language for more and eat a lot, which is good. I'll take it. I'm working on more juice. He doesn't quite get the juice part yet, but we got more. And if I can get that, I know what he means. He has gotten better about grabbing your hand and taking you to things he wants or needs. So that is a progress. But we still got a long way to go, you know? One step at a time. It does get rather humid here during the summer, but not as humid as it was back in South Carolina, in Charleston, where we're from. See, I'm having to learn the sign language too. So I'm having to learn it and teach it. I completely get that. Michelle, in the air fryer, yes. Heat them at 325 when you heat them for about 5 to 8 minutes. Done. it's been a challenge for me to teach my brain some of the things that I'm now trying to teach him. So, girl, it's progress. It's progress. Like I said, I am learning just as fast as he is. Like, I'm currently trying to teach him we're going to go and wash. You know what I mean? Take a bath. It's time to go wash. Time to go take a bath. Time to go wash. And he looks at you and I think he knows what it means. I'm trying to get him to learn poop. But so he could tell me he has to poop. But we're not there yet either. Well, I have to remind myself one day at a time. So we have just gotten Captain Morgs. We have just gotten our diagnosis and all today. So our IEP does not take effect until next Tuesday. And then there's already been talks about using different applications and such with him. So it's just getting everything laid out and started at this point. Huxley just turned 4 in February. He does not dress himself. No. You have to assist him with every aspect. Like, you have to, he will, like, step into his clothes, but he brings them to you. Like, here, help me do this. And, like, honestly, it's not that he doesn't know that he's wet sometimes. Because he pulls that diaper like, ooh, it's wet. I don't want it on me. And so that's when it's like, okay, I know what... That's like his sign of... That's his communication. So you have to watch his signs and his motions throughout the day to know what he's doing and what's going on in his brain. Now, I have been with him. Daddy has been with him since birth. So we can understand him. But a lot of people... don't understand, like, they're just like, what is he doing? You know what I mean? So, we have everything, Amber, yes. So, like, for instance, everything with Huxley goes to his mouth. Doesn't matter what it is, if you're supposed to eat it or not. He's going to put it in his mouth and chew on it. That's just the nature of Huxley. And a nature of being on the spectrum as well. It doesn't matter what it is. If I were to walk up to him and hand him this screwdriver, it's instantly going to his mouth as soon as he grabs it. Everything does. So those are behavioral things that we need the ABA for. We have texture issues. He doesn't like mushy and soft stuff. Doesn't like it. It has to be hard, crispy textures for eating, you know. Grayson, thank you. Them's gonna be good. Them's gonna be good. I can't wait. BBQ King, I will. I absolutely will. Absolutely will. I also have the advantage of the advocate at the Head Start program that we've been working with. I have her personal number, and she literally told me, if there is anything you need, even once we get this in motion and we hand you off, you have my number. Message me. Text me. We need to meet and have coffee and discuss something. I'm here for it. Whatever. You've got my number. Reach out. You need direction? Reach out. You need guidance? Reach out. You just need to talk? Reach out. So I've already established a great team to work with, and that's wonderful. So she has even told me, hey, there are lots of other programs that we can help you get him into once we have all of this paperwork in place. So, you know, I've got a great group to work with. Plus, not only that, here within our community, I have multiple people in the medical field, but 2 in particular in the medical field that have been helping me side by side walk me through a lot of this too and help me get to where we're at now. So, like, once I get the reports on Thursday, those 2 people will be getting copies of the reports to also look them through and say, okay, why don't you look at doing this, 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 and this? You know what I'm saying? Because they're professional at that period. So Amber H, I have seen a lot about that, especially if he's on Medicaid. Now, here's the thing: we're on private insurance. We pay for our insurance. That being said, if I can get the medical diagnosis side, pay for our insurance. That being said, if I can get the medical diagnosis side to go through, that would allow that to happen. So there's lots of stuff that has to fall into place, but I'm in the right direction to make all that happen, if that makes sense. So it is already in consideration. Top shelf behind me. Come out right here. This. My Troll Be Gone tumbler. Spray, spray. Yes, available at hotmessfamily.com. You can get a regular tumbler or the Bluetooth speaker tumbler that has a Bluetooth speaker to connect to your... I don't know if my speaker's right here or not. To connect to your phone. Here it is. This is Daddy's tumbler with the speaker. So it unscrews. You wash your tumbler, charge your speaker, put it back on. Yes, honey, yes. So the Bluetooth speakers are available. Speaker tumblers are available at my website, hotmessfamily.com. They're blank, so you order the blank, and I can do whatever you want. If you want the troll be gone, that's what I can do. If you want personal pictures on it, that's what I can do. So yeah, lots of options. Hotmessfamily.com, go get you one. Boo. All right, we got about 3 minutes and 20 seconds left of the live this evening. Yes, we can have anything. If you can provide the picture that you want on the tumbler, we can put any picture you want on there as well. 50% of our goal, Robin. Thank you, love. Giselle, good to see you. Hey, girl, hey. Oh, Kleenex Kelly. Now, this is a tissue box cover from the 1970s. They're called Dimple Dollies. So, ours is affectionately known as Kleenex Kelly. She gives a tissue for your issue. Whenever the trolls show up in the room and be ugly, we spray the room with troll spray and pray for them and send them on their way, and they get muted and blocked right before they get a tissue for their issue and a little bit of side eye. She says, "Bah, bah, bah." Kleenex Kelly. Cleaning up all the mess on around here. Now, Kleenex Kelly has her own coffee mug and tumbler as well. Here's a tissue for your issue. Kleenex Kelly. So the background colors are interchangeable. There's like 8 different background colors you can choose from. And you can do it on the coffee mug or the tumbler. Don't forget, my coffee mugs aren't the little 8-ounce coffee mugs. So this isn't your standard, run-of-the-mill, I went to Walmart, bought coffee mugs. So, 8-ounce coffee mugs, Fami's 15-ounce coffee mug. Girl, we love our coffee. I want them to go just another few minutes. Just a little bit longer. Grayson, yes! That's Daddy's friend. Daddy's peep soda friend. Daddy and that peep soda, y'all. He love that peep soda. That's our timer. That's our timer. Daddy loved that peep soda now. I didn't care for it. I don't think any of us. Daddy loved that peep soda now. I didn't care for it. I don't think any of us. Susan in Sarasota, Florida. Thanks for being here. Dion, what's up, boo? Good to see you. All right, my sweet peas. I'm getting ready to wind it down for the night. Wind it down. Don't forget hotmessfami.com. Go get your boas while I've got them. I'm making more and new patterns will be showing up in the next 24 to 48 hours, just so you know. T-shirts. The limited edition t-shirts, they disappear end of June. So if you haven't gotten yours, make sure that you do. Coffee mugs, tumblers, cookbooks. Don't forget the bundle deals. Those are all up as well. Okay? Okay? Hotmessfami.com is where you find it. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Ooh-wee. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, honey. Yes. All right. There we go. Crispy onions, baby. Tennessee onion, crispy onion, whatever you want to call them. I call them crispy onion. But I think they're well known as Tennessee onion. Yummy, yummy in the tummy, tummy. There you go, there you go. So chops and Tennessee onions. Mmm. Yum. Thanks, guys. So the Tennessee onions, I did Colby Jack cheese and Parmesan cheese shredded on the bottom of the pan. Vidalia onions sliced, laid out. Seasoned the top of them with cilantro lime seasoning, garlic powder, black pepper, and rotisserie chicken seasoning. More Parmesan cheese and Colby Jack cheese across the top. Bake them at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes. Scrumptioumptious, baby. Scrumptioumptious. Lulu, thanks for the follow. Pitbull, no, this is meal prep. I meal prep throughout the week so that I don't have to cook during the day. I have 2 kids in the home during the day. A 2-year-old, almost 3-year-old, and a 4-year-old. And they keep me busy. They keep me busy. So I like for us to have a good meal to heat up for lunches and dinners throughout the day. So this gives us that option. All right, my loves. I'm getting ready to get out of here for the night. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for everything. Tomorrow night, I'll be live again, of course. Tater Tot, thanks for being here. Love you, mean it. Appreciate you. Sharon Woodside, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Fami family. If you're here, you're family. I call you my Fami's family. And I pray for you in the morning when I pray, at the midday when I pray, and at night when I pray. So you always got a prayer coming from this direction. I love you. I mean it. I appreciate you. Faith over fear. Thanks for the follow. All right, my loves. I'm getting ready to head out. Let me cut my oven off before I forget. Y'all sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Normally what I do is I close out with my 2 closing songs. And I'm back where I think I can do it for you tonight. So I'll give you my 2 closers. And tomorrow night I'll try to sing you a couple more. Okay? So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. And if you threw